What's going on, everybody? It's Kabaddi Keenan, and today we're back with another team review where we'll be going over the Bengal Warriors. Now, this team was suggested to me by a viewer that I cover them next, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fulfill that request and cover the Bengal Warriors. Now, first things first, the biggest move that they made was retaining Maninder Singh, which in a previous video I actually said was probably their best move to do that. I thought if they didn't retain him that the Bengal Warriors would take a major hit to their team, just because you'd be losing not only their top raider from last season, but just one of the top raiders in all of the league last season, where I think he was the number 4 raider with like 197 points. So not only is he one of the best raiders in all of the league, but he's sort of the heart and soul of the Bengal Warriors. He's the face of them right now. And to not have him, to lose that, I think that just would have been a bad move, a bad look for them. Now, they also retained Nitin Kumar, who he was the number 7th raider. So to be able to have 2 top 10 raiders on your team is phenomenal, which is kind of crazy because you wouldn't think it, but the Bengal Warriors were the only team to have 2 raiders who were in the top 10 last season. You had Maninder Singh, who had 197 points in 21 matches, and then you had Nitin Kumar, who had 169 points in 20 matches, and he was only 2 points behind Sachin, who came in number 6 at 171 points, but Sachin played 22 matches, whereas Nitin, again, only played 20. So you even just give him one more game, and Nitin is the number 6 raider. So for them to be able to retain what is essentially, to me, the number 4 raider and the number 6 raider from last year, I think that's phenomenal. And that's on top of them adding Arjun Rathi. Now, this guy went into the auction, and they started his bid price at 9 lakhs. My guy ended up going for 41 lakhs, and he had a bidding war going between the Bengal Warriors and the Jaipur Pink Panthers. So I'm excited to see how this guy slots in as what is likely their number 3 raider. Now, defensively, they made another big splash by obtaining the services of Fazel Atrachali, who is sort of the GOAT at this point in time defensively. He's got the most tackle points in PKL history with over 450. So they brought him in to sort of solidify that defense. And I think more than anything, I think that they brought him in for his leadership, because they've already appointed him captain, which in a previous video that I did, I actually said going into the auction that whatever team ends up acquiring his services, they're going to make him their captain. And that's exactly what's happened here, which I think is just a smart move. He's going to do his part in bringing along and sort of bringing his experience and his knowledge to the other defenders, which a defender that they also acquired, which is sort of a sneaky grab to me, because I think he was an underrated defender. And to be honest, I was kind of bummed that the Patna Pirates didn't retain his services, but they managed to get Mayur Kadam, who I really like this guy. I think he's an underrated defender, and I think he might step his game up this season and really show out. And I think hopefully with the sort of tutelage and learning and watching how Fazel sort of moves. But I think that defensively, they're sort of set up to be fairly good too. The duo that I think they're sort of really banking on is Fazel and then Nitish Kumar. But I honestly think that Mayur is probably the better defender than Nitish. I think they're both good, and I think they're going to have a very solid defense. So to me, they're an interesting team, because they could either be really, really good, or they can just be a middling team. I don't think they're going to be, I think they're a team that's going to be somewhere either in the middle or towards the top. I can see that for them. But I think they have the pieces to make the playoffs, and I think they should make the playoffs if they play the way that they should play. Again, I think their offense is probably going to be their strong suit this season, with the trio of Maninder, Nitin, and Arjun Rathi. So I think their offense is really going to carry them. I think their defense just has to play strong and well enough not to really lose matches. I think as long as their defense isn't sort of giving away points, I think they'll be just fine. But I'm very interested to see how the Bengal Warriors do this season. I like them. I'm a big fan of Maninder. Again, I'm very curious to see how Arjun Rathi plays. So we'll see what they do. I'm excited for the Bengal Warriors. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys later.